Back with another video with new stories from Ethiopia, Somalia and Eritrea, Sudan as well. Firstly, another gold medal for Ethiopia at World Athletics Championships. Ethiopia is at number 2 now on points table. Medals table, sorry. Second news story is from Ethiopia and Somalia as well. Reportedly, PM Abiy has refused to take time out for Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, Somalia's president. He was expected to travel to Ethiopia, but reportedly Ethiopian government says that its schedule is busy. It's not in a position to accommodate Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud's visit. Very important development in this region. Could it lead to serious tensions between Ethiopia and Somalia? Why is PM Abiy not happy with Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud? What is the reason? PM Abiy seems to be uneasy with Hassan Sheikh's likely visit. That is why reportedly Ethiopian government has sent this message that in coming hours it's difficult for the government to accommodate Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud's visit. What's going to happen? What are the main reasons behind this little tension between Ethiopia and Somalia? Thirdly, we were Sudan. A few days ago, Sudan accused that its soldiers were killed by Ethiopian government forces after the soldiers had been arrested, after they had been captured by Ethiopian army. Then we saw artillery strikes from Sudan on Ethiopian territory. Sudan closed Kalabat border between Ethiopia and Sudan. PM Abiy tried to control the situation in Arabic. He shared a message for the people of Sudan, for Sudanese government. It seems that some improvement has been made. Today, Sudanese army released a statement about border situation. And lastly, viewers, several Eritrean viewers have shared messages, tweets and video clips with me. They say Sajid, Tigrayan singers are stealing Eritrean songs. This is cultural appropriation and you're not speaking about that. Is this cultural appropriation? Which song is being sung, which Eritrean song is being sung by Tigray artists? We'll have a look at these clips and messages shared by some Eritrean viewers. Firstly, another gold medal for Ethiopia in Oregon, US today, where World Athletics Championships are underway. Yesterday, Leti Senbet Gede won gold medal for Ethiopia. That was the first gold medal in these championships. And today, Tamerat Tola won another gold medal for Ethiopia in men's marathon. He was followed by another Ethiopian, Musinit Garamio, who won a silver for Ethiopia. So Ethiopia won 2 medals in men's marathon event at World Athletics Championship today. Tamerat Tola won bronze in 2016. In 2017, he won silver, and in 2022, at last, he has won a gold for his country. Now, what is Ethiopia's position on medals table? Have a look at this detail. You can see that US is at number 1 with 5 medals, 2 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze. Ethiopia is at number 2, 2 gold, 1 silver, 3 medals. Tamerat Tola broke championship record as well for men's marathon. Congrats to Tamerat Tola. Now, secondly, we have a new story about Somalia Ethiopia relations. Reportedly, PM Abiy has refused to meet Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, Somalia's president, who was expected to arrive in Ethiopia in coming hours. But reportedly, Ethiopian government has conveyed a message to Somalia's government that due to PM Abiy's busy schedule, it's not possible to accommodate Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, Somalia's president's visit. That is why visit should be postponed. Now, before having a look at the reason behind this postponement of Hassan Sheikh's visit, so far Ethiopia, Somalia have not issued any official statement that Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud's visit to Ethiopia has been postponed. But what we have learned from some sources, the visit has been postponed. When will it be conducted? That's not clear. So PM Abiy might agree to this visit in coming days, but so far it has been postponed. Before analyzing the reasons, Hassan Sheikh went to the UAE on the first leg of his foreign trips, then Turkey. Third stop was in Eritrea. Fourth visit to Kenya. Fifth visit to Djibouti. Ethiopia was kept at the last. Firstly, I think PM Abiy saw it as a snub that Somalia's president Hassan Sheikh was visiting Ethiopia at the end. It means that Ethiopia was the least important country for Somalia, firstly. Secondly, Somalia-Egypt relations are improving reportedly. Turkey is complaining as well that Egyptian intelligence officials are enhancing their presence in Mogadishu. And after his election, Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud's government allowed an Egyptian bank to start operations in Somalia. Bank Messer is the name of the bank, which has been granted permission by Somalia's government to start operations in Somalia. So growing Egypt-Somalia relations could be a matter of concern for Ethiopian government. Thirdly, I said in 2 previous videos that PM Abiy's government is not comfortable with growing ONLF and Somalia relations. ONLF is not part of Prosperity Party led Somali region's government. Somali region government of Mustafa Umar is backing a splinter faction of ONLF. ONLF, before starting its political career, was an armed group which fought for years for an independent Ogaden country, and ONLF leaders were invited by Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud government to the inauguration ceremony of Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud a few weeks ago. And on more than one occasions, ONLF leaders have traveled to Somalia. Somalia's government has lifted ban on ONLF. Before the election, this ban was lifted. And contacts between regional governments of Somalia and Ethiopian federal government are increasing, which could be a matter of concern for Somalia. Because when Farmajo, former president, was in power in Somalia, there was a limited engagement between Ethiopian federal government and regional governments of Somalia. Rather, relations were between Ethiopian and Somalia's federal governments. Now it seems that regional governments which don't have good ties with federal government of Somalia, they could try to strengthen ties with Ethiopian federal government. 2 days ago, Portland President Abdullah Dini traveled to Addis Ababa. He met with some intelligence officials in Addis Ababa. Some say he held a meeting with PM Abiy as well. Such ties between regional governments of Somalia and Ethiopian federal government will not be welcomed by Somalia's government of Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud. I said in yesterday's video that both these governments of Somalia and Ethiopia are in a position to create problems in each other's countries. So for regional peace and stability, there must be good relations between Somalia and Ethiopia. PM Abiy's refusal to accommodate Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud's visit is a matter of concern when it comes to peace and stability in the Horn of Africa. The visit could happen in coming days. PM Abiy seems to be sending a message to Hassan Sheikh government that Hassan Sheikh government should not take Ethiopia for granted. So let's see when will Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud visit Ethiopia. Now this is the most important question because he has visited all the neighboring countries. Just his visit to Ethiopia is pending. It's pending due to PM Abiy's refusal. It's not due to Hassan Sheikh's refusal to visit Ethiopia. He is ready reportedly, but PM Abiy's government is giving the cold shoulder to Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, newly elected president of Somalia. Thirdly, we have a new story from Sudan Ethiopia border where a few days ago there were heavy clashes here. Some Sudanese soldiers were killed. Sudanese army accused Ethiopian army of having killed Sudanese soldiers after they had been captured by Ethiopian army. Ethiopian army denied these allegations. Ethiopian army said that there was fighting between an Ethiopian militia and Sudanese army, and Sudanese soldiers were killed in that fighting. Later, PM Abiy tried to control the situation. He released a message in Arabic language and he urged the Sudanese people, Sudanese government to resolve bilateral disputes peacefully. Sudan did launch some artillery strikes on Ethiopian territories, but then talks started. And today, Sudanese military released a statement. Sudanese military confirmed that talks have been held between Ethiopian and Sudanese officials in recent days, and talks were conducted very successfully. That is why Sudan has decided to open Kalabat border. The border was closed after recent escalation, and today a meeting was held chaired by Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, Sudanese army chief. After that, this decision was made that Kalabat border crossing should be opened. And on a Sunday, reportedly, the Kalabat border crossing has been opened. Ethiopia is trying to avoid bilateral tensions at a crucial time when it is focused on the third filling of GERD, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. It does not want any escalation in border areas. That is why PM Abiy released a message in Arabic a few days ago, citing Ethiopia, Sudan neighborly, brotherly ties of the past. It seems that PM Abiy's strategy of peaceful engagement with Sudan is working. That is why border crossing has been reopened. Lastly, viewers, several Eritrean viewers shared pictures, videos. They say Sajid, Tigray is stealing Eritrean culture. Why aren't you speaking about that? They have shared a clip of a song from Tigray festival, which is being celebrated in the US. In Maryland, US, a Tigray festival is underway, a week-long festival. Gata Choreda, a few hours ago, virtually addressed the participants of this festival. Song, dance, fundraising for the people of Tigray, cultural activities, activities for the youth, for kids are part of this festival. And an artist was heard singing a song at this festival. The song was originally sung by an Eritrean artist. His name is Abraham Afwerki. He died by drowning in 2006. And this song was heard without any remixing, being sung by some Tigrayan artists at Maryland Tigray Festival. The clip was shared with me by some Eritrean viewers. Watch this clip, then we'll talk about that. On the basis of this clip, some Eritrean viewers said, Sajid, Tigray is involved in cultural appropriation of Eritrea. Tigrayan artists are stealing Eritrean artists' songs, their lyrics, etc. Well, if you ask my views, I think artists have no boundaries. Artists transcend boundaries. That is why they are artists. If they are true artists, if Abraham Afwerki were alive today, I think he wouldn't have objected to this song being sung at this festival in Maryland. Genuine, real artists, they don't represent a particular group. Their legacy is for the entire world. So if some Tigrayan artist is copying song of Abraham Afwerki, it should not be seen as cultural appropriation. It means that Abraham Afwerki's song is influencing people across the border as well. And there could be some Tigrania songs as well being copied by Eritrean artists. It happens. It happens everywhere. And Eritrean and Tigrayan culture is very similar. I mean, Eritrea celebrated Martyrs' Day, then Tigray celebrated Martyrs' Day. There are Eritrean diaspora festivals ongoing in Europe, America. And now Tigrayan diaspora festivals have also kicked off. Song, dance, there are similarities between the cultures of one region and the other country. So that is why try to find common ground. It would be good for both people. After the start of Tigray conflict in November 2020, Tigray-Eritrea relations, not on government level, but on people-to-people level, have deteriorated. Polarization, which has been there for years, is becoming deeper, and it is leading to hatred as well. That is why I think people should try to form common ground. If Tigrania speaking artists are singing Eritrean songs, it should be encouraged. and vice versa as well. Thank you for watching.